Good morning.
It is day 2 of our trip. We are getting ready to leave Yacht Club and move on to another hotel tonight. So let me show you how that works. We've got our suitcases all packed up and ready to go. And we're heading to Bell Services with all those bags. When you stay at 2 different resorts during a Disney World trip, that's what they call a split stay. It's actually more common than you might think. There are a handful of reasons why someone might do it. But when you do that, one of the cool things is that they will transfer your bags from your old resort to your new resort for you. So all you have to do is head to Bell Services and let them know what resort you're transferring to. Now, there are a few little asterisks to it. I believe they don't transfer bags until noon, and they could show up as late as 5 p.m. So you can't do that if you're going to need your bags right away. But it sure is convenient that we're going to drop our bags here at Bell Services, head into the parks for the day, and then our bags will be at our new resort when we get there later tonight.
All right, you see for your luggage. We're going to tag it, put them away, and make sure
Thank
it
you
gets
so
there
much.
between.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, guys. I have always known that people loved Yacht Club. Like, I was just like, okay, yeah, the pool's cool. I've been here, I walked around. I don't know. I'm not really into like a nautical theme. There's probably other things I would pick first. But after staying there, I'm obsessed with the Yacht Club. And I know that word gets overused, but I mean it. The details in the rooms were beautiful. Everything was so like classy and luxurious, but all the details thought out perfectly for like families and kids and parents. The hotel itself is stunning. The pool is unreal. Like, even if the rooms were terrible, the pool is worth coming to stay here. And the real reason that we booked Yacht Club, you can walk to Epcot from here. This little boardwalk pathway takes you right to the International Gateway, which is the back entrance to Epcot, which is where we want to do early entry this morning, because the most important ride of this entire trip, according to my kid, is Ratatouille. We're doing early entry for Ratatouille this morning. We're going to spend some time at Epcot. Then we're going to hop over to Magic Kingdom. We have a little bit of an experiment to do today. Then we're going to check into our new hotel and then back to Epcot tonight. It's going to be a good one. Let's do it. While we're on the subject, let's talk a little bit about hotel early entry at Disney World. If you are staying on property in a Walt Disney World resort, you have access to early resort entry at all 4 parks. Doesn't matter if you're a value, moderate, deluxe, all 4 parks, you get 30 minutes of early entry. So you get in 30 minutes before anyone else. Now, here's the important thing to know about that. There are a lot of Walt Disney World resort guests. So if you think you're going to waltz in, like let's say, for example, Epcot this morning opens at 9 a.m., early entry starts at 8:30. If you think you're going to waltz in at like 8:30, 8:35, 8:40 and just hop right on a ride, you are not. If you show up at 8:30 for early entry that starts at 8:30, you are already late. Hotel guest early entry is a great perk and a fantastic strategy for getting on some of the more popular rides without having to pay for the lightning lane or wait in a crazy long line. But you do have to show up at the right time or it just doesn't work out. This morning we actually showed up at the entrance to Epcot just before 8 a.m. They were already letting hotel early entry guests into the park to a certain area to wait at our own little type of rope drop. Each of the 4 parks handles hotel early entry a little bit different operationally. At Epcot, it's especially different because there are 2 entrances to Epcot. So there is the front entrance that you may be familiar with. This is the International Gateway that's over on the other side, right in the middle of all the World Showcase pavilions. If you want to rope drop Ratatouille at Epcot, this is the entrance you need to go through. If you go through the front entrance, even for hotel early entry, by the time you get to Ratatouille, you're going to be behind at least 30 to 40 minutes worth of people. Are you ready for farts today?
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
Early entry for Epcot today was listed as starting at 8:30, but it's 8 a.m. and they just let us in. I think that's kind of normal, but I don't know. I'm sure somebody that's more of a Disney World regular can tell us down in the comments, because I would love to know the answer to that. But I'm glad we were here early because we're headed to Ratatouille. Not actually getting on the ride yet, but they've let us come line up at the entrance to the ride. time is it right now? And I'm wrong again, it's 8:01 and they're letting us in. So, follow me for more Walt Disney World tips. Apparently I know what I'm doing. I have no clue. Timer today?
I have. That's right.
Okay, let's see how long it takes us. Very recently, Ratatouille was a 3D ride. They gave you 3D glasses when you went in, and a lot of people had issues with motion sickness. Recently, they changed it to 2D. You don't need the 3D glasses anymore, and all the screens are playing 2D animation. So this is the first time we've been on it since it's been 2D. Excited to see if it feels any different to us. Stopped again. Their little stopping point, which makes me think maybe they were just letting people in so we could fill this queue instead of the walkway. And clearly, I'm totally a pro at this. I know exactly what's going on right now.
Disney World is better at doing things in early fashion.
He has a point. At Disneyland, stuff like this is always madness. One way that Disney World definitely outperforms Disneyland is in their operations, for sure. They have a system, they have a way it's going to go down, it's going to be consistent, and they're going to do it in really smart ways. We really love and appreciate that about Disney World. We love Disneyland, but we love that about Disney World for sure.
It's better.
It's 8:20 and we're moving again. I think this time is going to be there for real time. I think it is. I can feel it. This wasn't the time either. They just moved us forward again, but now we're like really close and it's almost 8:30. What a rookie. Okay, but are you excited to do Ratatouille? Yep. This was your pick. You wanted to do it. No, you're pushing me over it. Well, I'll push you again. And we're moving again. Is this it? Is this the one? Is this when we're getting on the ride?
No. There's 5 more stops.
No, this. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I can see it.
You can go number 1 this way.
I forgot Andy was keeping time. It took us 27 minutes.
Chef Remy is waiting for you. This way. Here they are. Les invités pour le dîner.
Vous n'aurez pas idée en commun? Non. C'est pour un tout simplement. Mais oui, that's it.
It is a pretty fantastic ride. Personally, I think I liked it better 2D. I don't think the 3D added that much to it. I really enjoyed the mix of practical effects and technology, and I think when you had the 3D glasses on, you didn't appreciate the practical effects as much, and so I actually think this made the ride a lot better. Now that we've accomplished Ratatouille, we're gonna cruise through World Showcase to the other side of the park. Most of the stuff in World Showcase isn't really open or functioning this early in the morning, so.
First and most important spot, coffee.
Is life better now?
It will be, yes. It's moving in the right direction.
There she is, folks. If you are a Disney World person, go ahead, be horrified. If you are a Disneyland person, Uriah, what's inside the big Epcot ball? Because that's what you call it when you're from California. The Phoenicians.
No, it's cotton candy.
It's a ride, you guys, it's actually a ride. We didn't know that the first time we came to Disney World, and so many people from the West Coast don't know that. This thing is called Spaceship Earth, and it's a ride.
Make sure the drink is finished before you go.
Good morning.
Feet and legs inside the vehicle. And please watch your children.
3.
We're gonna have 2 in the front, 1 in the back. Watch yourself.
Inside the vehicle. And please watch your children.
And may stop momentarily. For your safety, remain seated at all times.
Struggling to survive until we learn to communicate with one another. It took us 15,000 years to come up with the next bright idea, recording our knowledge on cave rules, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians who trade with each other.
One of my favorite things about Epcot is what happens when you get off a lot of these rides. A lot of the ride exits feel like you walked into a kids museum. There's all these fun activities, little educational things, all sorts of cool technology. One common misunderstanding is people think that Epcot's not for kids, like it must be more for adults. There are so many fun things here for kids. It reminds me a lot of California Adventure, where there's all sorts of different activities you can do. Epcot's the same way. There are so many fun activities, and so many of them are geared for kids, but the adults can enjoy them too.
What? Gently, please.
Got exactly 4 minutes to complete your task.
Much better. Thing, as long as I get paid, nothing bothers me.
You can perform surgeries now?
Yeah, we got top surgeon.
Oh, okay.
Watch this.
Oh, great. Perfect. You do not have to go on the ride to enjoy that play area, and that's true of all of the areas we're going to show you today. You can always just come in the back and just play, so that's an option too.
Our journey forward was halted.
I've never seen Journey of Water, or whatever it's called. That's the Moana experience. Don't sleep on this one, man. Moana's Journey of Water is an interactive experience, but that word doesn't totally do it justice. Okay, wave your hand at it. That's beautiful. How fun is that?
I should try.
This area does get real busy in the hot afternoons, so if you just want to see the features, come in the morning real quick before there's a bunch of people and you don't have to wait. If you're trying to cool off in the middle of the afternoon though, come play with the water. Speaking of water, seems like we really should go on the seas with Nemo and friends. This ride is an entirely different ride than the Nemo ride at Disneyland. This is actually one of my favorites at Epcot.
Right. Okay, now.
9-year-old Mel Bruce. Don't worry, morsel, mate. Fish are friends, not food.
Hey, to the right!
It's me.
Who's your friends?
I miss the excitement of the dentist's office. Hey!
And guess what? When you get off of this one, there's an entire aquarium here in Epcot. This is bigger than some aquariums I've seen in some cities. You definitely want to make sure you go into this little ocean life area because they actually have, yep, that is a Nemo fish. We're going to call it that, not by its actual name. A Nemo fish is its actual name, and it's in the same tank as a Dory fish. Yep, those are the real names.
Those folks are welcome in
to chat with you as well. Now here in the habitat, we do have two female manatees. Their names are Cider and Tanny Mora. Facilities in the region are secondary care units. For those of you guys that work in human health care, consider SeaWorld and Clearwater to be like the ICU or the ER or like a step-down unit. So they come to us for anywhere from a few weeks to a few months, even over a year at times, just depending on the severity of whatever it is they're dealing with, or the ones that discharge them and release them back out into the wild. Now, as you can tell by the smattering of romaine lettuce leaves on the surface here, and the way these two are going at that salad bar.
We got Ratatouille done early. We have some lightning lanes for later today. And right now we're just trying to knock all these little rides off the list that tend to have shorter wait times in the morning. They're all of these rides that have so much charm to them. We love them. None of them are life-changing. I think some people would say this ride is life-changing.
Day become home to the immigrant, yet still respecting your boat at all times. The tropics are home to the catfish like the ones you see here. As a result, we're able to save like these fruit and vegetable trees.
Have you lived with the land and was your life changed? Yeah. His life was changed by living with the land. We've got two more things to check off of our Epcot list this morning. Uriah, where are we headed next? If you were to ask me what my all-time favorite Disney Parks ride is, I'm gonna tell you Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But if you were to ask me what my favorite ride in Epcot is, it's Journey into Imagination. I understand that makes no logical sense because Cosmic Rewind and Journey into Imagination are both in Epcot, but that kind of tracks for that answer, right? Andy, do you think it would be accurate to say that Figment could be the Kruger family mascot?
Yeah, most definitely.
Honestly, like I just think if you want to know what it's like in our house.
Yeah, go on the ride, watch the movie, you'll get a good...
There's no movie. I would love that. Could they make a Figment movie? Figment movie. Figment movie. Do it. Six seasons in a movie?
Yes.
There are like 3 people who will get that joke. Figment movie. This is my new dream.
Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, cookie-coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Outside? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. In charge to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit.
With FIGMENT, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day.
With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. Things down, tied up, and upside down.
And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all
Touch a lighting panel to begin, and then follow the pattern.
Oh, you're a winner! He's doing it. He's doing it. There are a handful of interactive activities like that inside this one, and this is where you can meet Figment if you're so inclined. We have no interest in that line today, but he is pretty stinking cool. They do also have a ton of Figment merch in here. That leaves us with one more item to check off of our Epcot must-do list today. It's time to do some painting.
Yes, you're painting
What color do you want, Dean?
It is permanent paint, so please be careful.
I'm gonna do yellow.
How you guys doing? Doing great, thank you. Have so much fun.
You get Andy?
8.
You got color 8. Great. It looks green to me.
Looks
What'd you
tasty.
get? Is that like pink? Orange? Pink. Okay.
We need lots of
You changed it up?
Yeah, I listened to the lady. I needed more 13s.
Okay, 13 it is. Lucky number 13 for Mr. Andrew Kruger.
That's for Buddy.
Perfect.
Yep, this mural is exactly what it looks like. It's a giant paint by numbers. So each person gets a little thing of paint. It has that number on the top on the lid, and then you just paint the corresponding number with your paint.
This is my favorite part of Festival of the Arts. They go through one of these about once a week, I think, and then they replace it with a new mural every time. So when this is done, it will create a big picture. When it's all finished, it'll look like this. All right, we're starving. It's a weekend and the very beginning of Festival of Arts, so the lines for the food booths, like the festival booths, are crazy long. We may check out some of the festival food booths when we come back later tonight, but for now, we just gotta eat. Although these two got distracted by all the Star Wars art. Okay, the Ahsoka one's so cool. Oh, you like that one? Yeah. Friend Katie did share a hack about this, and so I want to check this out. There's all this seating out here, but this additional seating inside. Oh yeah, it's air conditioned in here. It's nice. Let's see if there's a table. Oh yeah. That's a pretty good hack, huh?
Right?
I got that one from my friend Katie. She's the Magical Details on Instagram. So shout out to Katie, because this is a great one. You just gotta come in those doors and it is nice and air conditioned in here and comfy. We've got a chicken rice bowl to try, a taco trio, and some guacamole. Tacos, Uriah. You got barbacoa, right?
I think so.
Is it tasty?
Yeah.
Okay. Andy, trying that chicken rice bowl.
Quite flavorful. And they give you plenty of corn.
I would say this food is like good. It's not anything to write home about, but it is good. The line is short, and we can sit over here in the air conditioning, so it meets all the requirements. I will say this. I am a big fan of the sentiment that food doesn't have to be authentic to be good. Hear me out. Is there value in like something being like ethnically authentic in the way it's supposed to be made and respecting the culture and all that? Absolutely, I'm not knocking that. But I am saying if something isn't authentic, that doesn't automatically mean it tastes bad. Like that doesn't mean it's bad. Like I'm a big fan of a Del Taco quesadilla. We all know that ain't authentic. That being said, that is exactly how I would classify this lunch. Is it authentic? No, not really. Does it taste good? Yeah, so, okay. We can live with that. This guy is headed back because he wants to go look at the price of that Star Wars painting. I did make him a deal because I said absolutely not. And then I realized maybe I should use it to my advantage. I said, we could buy that painting if you let me burn the weird, gross banana painting that you got in Mexico a couple years ago. And he's considering it. This could be a win for me. I could be broke, but I could be winning. How much? $55? Oh, I'd take that deal. Meanwhile, this kid is like, Dad, I'll buy it for you so then you don't have to make the deal with Mom. They're plotting against me, you guys.
We can get it later.
They're plotting against me. Okay, why don't you think about it, and when we're back at Epcot tonight, if you still want it, we can get it tonight.
It was $4,000.
Another cool thing you can find at Festival of the Arts is these chalk art drawings, paintings, chalk etchings. I don't know what you call it when you do chalk, but they're cool. Now that we have checked all of the things off of our Epcot list, it's time to hop on a monorail. There is a monorail that takes you directly from Epcot to Magic Kingdom, which is so convenient because that's where we are headed next. We legitimately just rode from Epcot with a poor guy who thought he was going to Magic Kingdom, but instead he rode to Epcot and had to ride it all the way back. So pay attention to which monorail you get on. There are 3 monorails going back and forth from the TTC. So there is the monorail that's going back and forth from Epcot to here. There is a monorail that is making stops. It's doing a loop of the resorts right around this area. And then there's the monorail that's just going back and forth from here to Magic Kingdom. I think I mentioned this already, but when you come from Disneyland, like if you're a Disneylander, that's your home park, I'm willing to bet that Magic Kingdom is your least favorite Disney World park. The reason is Disneyland's better.
Yeah.
I said what I said. Disney World wins on a lot of fronts, but it does not win on this one. Disneyland is so much better than Magic Kingdom. I will die on that hill. So today we're here to do an experiment. We have picked 3 rides they have here in Magic Kingdom that they also have at Disneyland. We're gonna try those 3 rides and then compare them. First of all, which one is better, the Disneyland version or the Disney World version? Second of all, if you are a Disneylander coming to Disney World, is it worth doing this ride or should you not waste your time? First up, Pirates of the Caribbean. What do we think of the Disney World version of Pirates of the Caribbean?
I loved it.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the lighting was so much better. I didn't get as wet. Even though it's Florida, it's okay if you want to get a little wet. But it also smelled better in there.
This one says he likes the smell better in this one.
It's like every room was a candle. It smelled amazing. Now don't get me wrong. The Disneyland one has its quirks. It smells
like chlorine. I love it.
It has a smell.
You can
but
smell
this
it.
one
It doesn't
smells
smell like
like
that
someone
here.
just went and cleaned it before he went in each room. I like that. It was nice.
Okay, listen. I did not like it. It was so much shorter. It was missing a lot of the stuff on the front end that they have at Disneyland with like the skeletons and the treasure and all of it. And then for the most part, the rest of the scenes were the same as the ones we have at Disneyland, just kind of in a different order or kind of a little bit different looking. Personally, I'd skip it, but this guy...
They took my photo and I didn't know it was going to happen, and I look like this.
This guy says he would do this one. It would be worth your time. Uriah, what do you think? Disney World or Disneyland?
Disney World.
You heard it here.
Wasn't there water over there?
Andy, that is so mean. Why would you even ask that?
What? Because it was here last time, I think. I don't remember. I feel silly.
For my husband's benefit, because that wasn't like, he wasn't joking. He genuinely was like, wait, wasn't there water there? Not anymore. They got rid of the Rivers of America, and that is where they are building the new Cars ride here in Magic Kingdom. It will not be the same Radiator Springs racers that we have at Disneyland. It's gonna be entirely new, entirely different. It's like an off-roading situation because it's Frontierland. I'm excited about it. But no, Andrew, there is no more water here in Magic Kingdom. I mean, they might have water, but Rivers of America, done.
Where do you get the water?
We're headed to the Haunted Mansion.
Since we're doing Disneyland to Disney World comparisons today, you may notice that my husband is tapping it on his phone instead of scanning. He's basically using well, it's not Apple Pay. It's whatever that is that you do Apple Pay with. It's the same thing. You put your ticket in your Apple Wallet. Your Apple Wallet. He's using his Apple Wallet. I'm using a Magic Band. You don't scan your tickets like you do at Disneyland. You tap here.
Andy,
Yeah?
Disney World Haunted Mansion. How'd you feel about it?
It's an okay. Oh, Disney. You said Disneyland. Disneyland.
So, I'm not sure I'd make time for that one. If you're a Disneylander coming to Disney World,
If you're here, I said you can skip it. If you're here, just do it.
What?
It's fun.
YOLO, I guess, huh?
The stairs is a fun.
Okay, the stairs were cool, but I wouldn't say I'd like wait in line for that if you've done it at Disneyland a lot, you know?
Last but not least, we're hopping on Peter Pan.
Disney World's Peter Pan, what did we think?
I liked it. I did. It was fun, vibrant colors. It's definitely a must-do.
Uriah?
It was pretty good. It was very vibrant, and you could see a lot more stuff in there.
Apparently vibrant is the word of the day. I would give this one high marks just based on the fact that it has a lightning lane. At Disneyland, you will wait forever for Peter Pan. The load rate is so slow, and it's such a cute ride, but it's always at least 45-minute wait, and so it's tough to get on all the time. Here at Disney World, yes, there was an hour standby rate, but we did the lightning lane today, and the lightning lane, we were on within 10 minutes, so for that reason, I'm a fan. We got one more thing to do in Magic Kingdom. We have another lightning lane for Tron. We gotta get that daytime Tron in. Now our lightning lane return time was from 1:35 to 2:35. It is now 2:45. You wanna know why I'm not panicked? Because they don't really tell you this, but you've got a couple hour grace window on the end of that return time. If you miss your return time by a little bit, they're still gonna let you in. And yes, if you watched our vlog from day one of this trip, we did do Tron last night at nighttime. Now it's time to do it in the daytime. Yeah, I make that sound like it was on purpose. It wasn't really on purpose. This trip kind of evolved. And first we were only going to be here for a couple hours. Then we were going to be here for a day. Then we were going to be here for 2 days. So I booked the one. Then I had to book the other one. So that it is what it is. Are we sad to go on Tron twice? Nope, not a problem. See, worked just fine. I believe that grace period is actually 2 hours. I mean, I wouldn't come 2 hours late if you could avoid it, but it's good to know, right?
Prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Andy, you've done Tron during the day, you've done Tron at night. What do you think is better?
Night's the best.
Yeah.
But regardless, you have
Tron anytime is amazing. Like, just if you, whatever you can do, take what you can get. But if you're like booking lightning lanes and you can pick a nighttime when it's dark, yeah, it's better. Uriah definitely did not join us for that one. He went in search of a treat while we were on the ride. He's not much of a thrill ride guy. But the funny part is, what, you gonna say something?
He missed out.
He did, Tron's great. But the funny part is, I feel fine about him like taking off on his own in the park. Clearly he does all this from Disneyland, but here, you know, it's a little more dicey. You don't know your way around, but also again, he's in high school. He's fine. But the funny part is, when I had to tell him where to meet us, I had to tell him in Disneyland terms because clearly he doesn't know where anything is or what anything is. So I was like, okay, on Main Street in the same area where if we were at Disneyland, this is what would be there. And then he's like, oh, okay, got it. Yep, and sure enough, there's my kid in the spot where Plaza Inn would be if this was Disneyland. Hey. One of the advantages that Disney World has is simply space, honestly. At Disneyland, if you're trying to leave the park in the middle of a parade, good luck. It's a zoo with all the foot traffic trying to get around and the parade and the crowds and all of it. We're walking out of Disney World right now, like, no problem. And that's just like, not fair. We can't judge Disneyland for that. They don't have the space. Disney World does, but it is one thing that makes Disney World such a fun place to visit is that operationally things tend to go a lot smoother because they have the space to make it go smoother.
Bye, have a great rest of your
You
day.
too.
Yeah, thank you.
And that's it for our quick dip into Magic Kingdom. We are headed, well, I'd say back to our hotel, but we haven't been to this hotel yet, so we're headed to our new hotel. To 11 we go. Oh, hi, hello. We have skipped forward just a little bit. Look, we got to our new hotel, the Coronado Springs. We're in the Destino Tower. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to show it to you later. We just had a bunch of stuff we had to take care of, and I definitely forgot to show you anything, film anything for you. But I will tonight when we get home. Side note, Spaceship Earth at nighttime is amazing. We are on our way to do Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. This is my favorite ride of all the rides. Uriah, are you gonna do Cosmic Rewinds? Yeah. Yeah, he is. So, you're gonna love it. So, you're gonna love it.
So, what?
So what? Are you a little nervous? Yeah. You're nervous, but you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay, if you had to guess, like, what do you expect? Like, what do you think about this ride? What do you know about this ride?
It's like Space Mountain.
Sorta, yeah. But way cooler.
That's all I know.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous would you say about doing this ride? A 5? So you're like halfway nervous. Okay, let's see how it goes. Real talk, Uriah doesn't really do roller coasters. It's mostly in his head. Like, you'll have one and we'll work our way up to it. So like, our current roller coaster that he's started doing is Big Thunder Mountain. We've arrived at the place where we're excited to do it, and he actually really likes it. I think Guardians is gonna go well because there's no like crazy drops. I know this sounds stupid, like it's one of the biggest, coolest rides here, but like there's no crazy weird drops. It's like a really smooth motion. I think he's actually really gonna like it, but we'll see.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Greetings, Terrans. I am Nova Prime Irani Rayal, commander of the Nova Corps.
Epcoters, Epcotians, citizens of Epcot. Does anyone know what they call themselves? What? I'm on. Someone needs to tell me when I'm on. Welcome.
Yeah. Here we go. You're gonna live. You're gonna love it. Freaking awesome.
Guardians of the Galaxy. We have no room in our ship for these new guards. Jax, it's an honorary title. They're not coming with us. I see. It is meaningless. Well then, welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, where's that cake toast?
Okay, Uriah, what's the verdict?
It was fun.
You loved it?
No.
You didn't love it, but you
was
liked
fun.
it. You liked. Would you do it again?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you would do it again.
Yeah.
Andy.
Would you do it again, Janine?
Maybe. Andy, what's the verdict?
Coolest ride I've ever done. It was awesome.
100%.
And Groot
Hold on,
was saying
hold on.
bad words the whole time.
100% coolest ride you've ever done. And he brought.
About
What
Groot.
happened to you didn't bring Butters?
He was in the backpack.
Betrayal.
He was screaming. No, Butters was...
Betrayal.
For dinner, we're heading over to Le Cellier, which is a steakhouse in the Canada Pavilion of Epcot.
How are you?
What is Waifu again?
They brought the bread with this butter that has maple salt on top. I swear to you, I think it's actually crack cocaine. I've never had anything so good in my life.
When did we get crack?
That was a different trip. Oh, that looks amazing.
Thank you.
I got the mashed potatoes.
All over.
They've got mascarpone and garlic in them, but like the perfect amount. Like you can taste the flavor. It's not overpowering.
Some mushrooms.
He's into the shrooms.
Into the shrooms.
We had cracked butter, now we're into the shrooms.
Uh-huh. we're in trouble.
We're such a great family channel. That is a perfectly cooked filet mignon. Uriah, you said the steak you had at Skipper Canteen was the best steak you've ever had. But tonight, you got a filet mignon. How does it compare?
Can't even compare.
This one's better?
Nope.
No, the other one's better?
I like the other one. It's more like my style.
Oh, okay. This kid's usually the bougiest of them all, so this is new for him. You're great. What'd you just say, sir?
I've changed my mind.
What made you change your mind?
This.
So that is the truffle butter sauce that comes with the filet mignon. So now your life has changed.
Yep. If it wasn't for that, this couldn't even compare.
Okay, if it wasn't for the truffle butter, the filet mignon from the steakhouse would not compare to the Jungle Skipper Canteen. The hot take.
Enjoy, folks.
How is it?
Cellier.
That's your answer. He went back for more. 2 thumbs up from Uriah. Better or worse than Skipper Canteen? Andy, how's that chocolate cheesecake?
Delightful.
Time to try this maple cream brulee. Oh, I love maple. I will say the sugar on the top is not as crispy as I would like. We're like the last people here tonight, so I'm guessing that might have something to do with that. Okay. But the consistency on the actual like cream brulee, perfect. I will say the sugar across the top of this is not as crunchy as I would have liked. We are like the last people in here, so I'm guessing that's something to do with that. But the consistency on the like actual cream part is perfection. Andy, tell us about this chocolate cheesecake.
Decadent, rich, more chocolatey than cheesecakey, which I like. And I have redemption cappuccino because I had to throw it out earlier. So, really happy guy.
I have been hearing for years that Les Cellier is one of the best dinners you can get at Epcot. And like, it's not that I didn't believe people, but I like didn't know how much I should believe people. That, I would say, Andy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that might be one of the best dinners we've had at a Disney park.
I've had some good cuts of steak. Well, this is by far the best I think I've had.
You think? And
it's
for
up
sure,
there. It's
like
top 3.
For sure, one of the best meals we've had at a Disney park, and
yes,
a good steak compared to anywhere.
Yes.
So, not cheap, but definitely worth the money. And now we walk out to an empty Epcot, which is also pretty cool. Okay, so Epcot closed like over an hour ago. We barely squeaked into our dinner reservation on time. Guardians took a lot longer than we thought it would. It was fine, they accommodated us for dinner. But it means Epcot did literally close over an hour ago, and we're walking through a very empty park. This is wild. Where are all the people?
I farted and they all left. Was it the festival?
It was the farts? It was the farts.
The farts just ran them all away.
What a perfect full circle to the morning.
This is so cool.
This music makes it all the more epic.
Right?
Like I knew there was a song in the background, I thought there was an actual song. I feel like and I didn't realize it was that. We played that last week.
This beer break is so crazy.
We made it back to our room at Coronado Springs. The night kind of got away from us in the best kind of way. So I'm going to have to show you around the resort tomorrow. But for now, let's talk favorites of the day. Uriah. Hello. What was your favorites of the day today?
What did we do today?
We did a lot of things. Let's back up and recap. We started at Ratatouille, went to Spaceship Earth, Nemo, Living with the Land.
Oh, that
Figment.
one ride. That one ride.
Which one?
That one ride.
That one ride?
Yeah, do you remember that?
Why don't you describe that one ride to us?
Like that one ride where like it was like super fast and it was like.
You mean to say that Cosmic Rewind
Oh, that's what it's called. Then that's
was
not
your
my
favorite of the day?
That's not my favorite then.
Oh, well then what's your favorite?
It's that one that was like went super fast and went backwards. And went
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's it. Favorite of the day?
Hippopot. Nope.
That was yesterday.
Everything's blending together. Once again, I'd say at the very top was we had an excellent day with the family. Everything went, well, you can say according to plan, I guess.
Guys, I don't pay him to say this.
No. It was a great, great day. But then riding Cosmic Rewind with Uriah was awesome because doing that with my son was the coolest thing ever. And then third best thing was that steak. Guys, I don't know how to say that place. It's the best. It's so good. I want another one. I tried to stay in the building.
They didn't
wouldn't
let you. And I'm going to have to get on the bandwagon. I think doing Cosmic Rewind tonight specifically, first of all, yes, Cosmic Rewind, but specifically with Uriah, was my favorite of the day. Oh, also the being last out of Epcot was pretty magical.
That was fun too. Row 9, Cosmic Rewind. Row 9. Remember
They probably
that.
know that. That's like
If
not
you
a secret.
don't know
He's just
that-
never done it, so he doesn't know that's like a thing. Row 9 doesn't know it.
But if you didn't know,
Yeah, now
and
you know.
it's your
If you don't
first
know, now you
time
know.
here, and you just say row 9, you're good.
All right, we got a resort tour that I obviously need to give you tomorrow. And tomorrow, we set sail on the Disney Wish. So stay tuned for day 3 of our trip.